Stepping in, Reach Out for Life is a local organization committed to early detection of breast cancer and raises money for free mammograms for women who can't otherwise afford them. Well, tomorrow night at the Flying Squirrels game, they will honor those battling the disease and our late CBS 6 colleague Stephanie Rochon, who shared many of their stories through our Buddy Check 6 franchise and lost her own battle with bile duct cancer last year. The executive director of Reach Out for Life, Nora Lind, is here along with breast cancer survivor Vernell Branch and our CBS 6 colleague Reba Hollingsworth, who will MC tomorrow night's event at the Diamond. Good morning, ladies.
Good morning. Good morning.
I know you've been looking forward to this event. Nora, kind of give us an idea of where the idea came from.
Well, we wanted a way to honor Stephanie, working with WTVR, and the Squirrels offered this opportunity, and it was perfect because Stephanie's family loved to go to the baseball park for relaxing family times. So it seemed like an appropriate venue to honor her and spread the word about the cause that meant so much to her, which is free mammograms for underserved women.
So kind of give us an idea of how the evening is expected to unfold tomorrow night.
Well, there are lots of ways we're honoring Stephanie. One of them is an enormous memory banner, which will allow people the opportunity to write messages of memory for Stephanie and for breast cancer survivors and others who have been affected by breast cancer in their lives. We'll have a moment of recognition when the audience will be asked to stand if they are breast cancer survivors, and connections. We'll have Reach Out for Life there with their table to spread the word about the need for early detection, even for women who can't afford it, and that's who we take care of.
And Stephanie's family is also
and
going to be there.
Stephanie's boys will be throwing out first pitches. Miles and Pierce will be there, and they're baseball players, so we're expecting great first pitches.
Yes. Absolutely. Vernell, you're a breast cancer survivor. What does that mean to you?
Well, I'm a 21-year breast cancer survivor, and 21 years ago, I just wasn't sure if I was going to be here. And my efforts over the last 21 years is to reach out in the community to help women who don't have the resources to get mammograms and to get treatment. So this is a very important event to help Reach Out for Life, to reach out into the community and to bring about awareness about what they do and how they can access the resources that they need to get the mammograms.
Your battle with breast cancer kind of set you on a new path when it came to education about breast cancer, didn't it?
Yes, it did. I realized that because it does run in my family, I really needed to learn everything I possibly could about breast cancer. So I got educated on the science and the chemistry and about breast cancer. And so I've really taken it to a whole new level of legislatively making sure our tax dollars are being spent on the right type of research, also making sure that women can get treatment through clinical trials, making sure that the laws that are passed are going to benefit women with breast cancer.
What was it that made you want to become proactive about educating other people?
Well, I wanted to take the focus off myself, first of all, because I could have sat there and had a pity party, but I didn't want to do that. So I took the focus off myself and really wanted to make sure that all women are getting services. And that was really important to me, and especially women who have a strong family history. They really need to be very vigilant about their health and about their care.
And education is a big thing, and Reba, that's kind of where you stepped in. For you, Stephanie was more than just a colleague. She was your best friend.
Yes, got moved there for a second, but yes, Stephanie was my best friend, and I don't think there's a day that doesn't go by that I know we don't think about Stephanie, and I know Vernell was very close to Stephanie. Stephanie, especially those last final days, called on Vernell a lot because you were just knew a lot about, like you said, studied the chemistry and everything, and being in the hospital room with Stephanie. So we've very close to Stephanie. With Buddy Check 6, that was her baby. Her mom was a breast cancer survivor, is a breast cancer survivor. And so from the very beginning, these were more than just a news stories to her. These are something that was very dear to her heart, very passionate about. I think she really liked connecting with the survivors out there and spreading awareness. And when I started taking over the stories, it was more than just a news story for me. This was carrying on the torch, the legacy of what Stephanie started about 13 plus years ago.
And it shows too that the stories we tell are more than just statistics. These are people's lives.
their
that
lives.
we're sharing and talking about.
Yeah, we're putting a face to these stories, putting a face to those numbers, because it's more than that. And one thing that we're going to do at the baseball game, it's not just the survivors who are standing up, it's their families as well, because when you are diagnosed with breast cancer, it's not just you, it affects the entire family as well.
Mm-hmm. And Nora, your organization, Reach Out for Life, literally can help save lives, because the mammogram is like the first step in diagnosis, and if you can't afford one, that could lead down a very bad road.
It could, and also our organization doesn't stop with the screening mammogram. We go on to help them, to give them totally free diagnostics as well when that's necessary. Of course, all of this relies on public support to help the program.
Mm-hmm. How can people help the program?
Well, the game's tomorrow night, and through 5 p.m. today, they can purchase tickets. Lots of people have gotten blocks of tickets, and if they call and get them through Reach Out for Life, we get a % of it, which is great. 977-3920.
We'll put a link to that phone number if you didn't get a chance to write that down. So we're expecting to fill the diamond tomorrow night
Yes.
for the
hoping.
baseball game.
Yeah.
Yes.
And share the message and share the memory of our dear friend, Stephanie Rochon. Thank you, ladies, for coming in today.
Thank
Thank you.
You're very
Thank you.
welcome.
Thank you.
The Reach Out for Life night at the Flying Squirrels game, honoring our own Stephanie Rochon and those touched by breast cancer, is coming up tomorrow night at 7 o'clock at the Diamond. Reba and Bill Fitzgerald will be serving as MCs. And here's the number again for ticket information, 804-977-3920. And we hope you come out and help remember our late colleague Stephanie. We'll be right back.